Hey there Southern, welcome to another episode of Film Guy Reviews. I'm your film guy, Matthew Sinclair. Now for today's episode, since the semester is coming to a close and vacation is on the horizon, I figured I'd give you guys an early forecast on a selected amount of films in store for the summer movie season. Here we go. Now starting off the summer season is a small independent movie known as The Avengers: Age of Ultron. Now this one has everyone's favorite band of Marvel superheroes reteaming to combat a new enemy and should be an exciting way to kick off the summer movie season. And I will be sure to buy my ticket early for that one. Now for those of you film goers that are always hungry for seconds, this summer certainly has plenty of sequels in store. First off, there's Pitch Perfect 2, where the Barton Bellas get to recharge their chroners and go to an a cappella competition all the way in Europe. Should be amazing. Now for those of you female filmgoers out there that want to go to a summer film for masterful storytelling, and by that I mean Sweaty Beefcake, there's Magic Mike XXL, where Channing Tatum and his crew go to a stripper convention all the way down in Miami. But if you guys want a good laugh and a cappella singers and male strippers aren't exactly your cup of tea, there's the upcoming sequel Ted 2 and the original film Spy, starring Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, Jude Law, and Rose Byrne of Bridesmaids fame. And not only does the trailer look hilarious, but the cast is pretty interesting and should draw in a wide variety of demographics, because it's not a lot of films will have a prestigious actor like Jude Law starring with a comedian like Melissa McCarthy. And this one should be pretty good. Of course, it does have Melissa McCarthy doing what she does best, and we all love seeing her do it. And now into what could be a potential sleeper hit, and that is the upcoming Judd Apatow film Trainwreck, starring Amy Schumer and Bill Hader. It includes quite a huge ensemble cast that, when reading it, should get audiences excited for sure. Now, summer is also a good time for sci-fi and superhero films, and the studios definitely have you guys covered, as 20th Century Fox will have another go at Fantastic Four, and Marvel will introduce audiences to one of the original Avengers, Ant-Man, where Paul Rudd plays the titular character. Now, a lot of mainstream audiences may not be as familiar as Ant-Man, yet something tells me it could very well be this year's Guardians of the Galaxy, because it has a comedian playing a superhero, and judging by the trailer, it might have a nice blend of action, comedy, and emotional depth. So hopefully this pint-sized superhero will come to theaters in a big package. And I'm certainly hoping it does wonders for Paul Rudd's career. But what could be just as exciting as men and women fighting in spandex? How about fighting robots as Terminator Genisys makes its way into theaters? But if you guys still want to take a trip to the future, you can also go to a future full of sandstorms, car chases, and explosions in the upcoming reboot Mad Max Fury Road, where Tom Hardy plays the titular character and Charlize Theron co-stars. And you guys can also go on a ride to another world, Jurassic World, that is. Yes, the Jurassic Park franchise will be roaring its way back into theaters, and will star an actor who has recently taken the world by storm, Star-Lord and Andy Dwyer himself, Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt and his merry band of raptors will battle a genetically engineered dinosaur, and hopefully it will get audiences roaring their way into theaters, leaving giant fossil prints. But for those of you parents out there that want to take your kids to the movies, there's the upcoming Pixar film Inside Out, which comes out on my birthday, June 19th, and the Despicable Me spin-off Minions, Well, I'm not overly fond of the Despicable Me films. What has me excited about the spin-off is its biggest star, Sandra Bullock, who plays the main villain, Scarlet Overkill. And speaking of movie stars, Tom Cruise will prove, like with last year's Edge of Tomorrow, that he's still got it, as Mission Impossible 5 makes its way into theaters, with Jeremy Renner and Simon Pegg make their return. And those are just a handful of films set in store for the summer season. And so that was my quick coverage of films in store for the summer movie season. And if you want to catch my coverage of anything else related to film, you can be sure to check out my website, www.filmguyreviews.blogspot.com. And you can also follow me on Twitter @filmguy619. This is my last video for this semester. I had an absolute blast doing this show, and I will continue doing it when the fall comes around. And I look forward to coming back to the show again and doing more film coverage for you folks at SCSU. This is Matt Sinclair of Film Guy Reviews signing off. Stay classy, and have a very wonderful and safe summer. Take care.